Tonight is the night that Joe Hendry finally goes one-on-one with AJ Francis. Now, on paper, I should be scared of this man because he is a giant. But he's also an artist. He's the artist behind the hit single, We Outside. And AJ, when I look at you, I see the same thing that everyone in this building sees. We tough on the outside, but on the inside, we sensitive. And what you taught me is that it's okay to constantly show your emotions. It's okay to constantly cry and cry and cry. When people say horrible things like, oh, I don't know, AJ sucks. But you know how you turn that frown upside down? You chant, we believe. And what they believe in is 252 pounds of pure motivation. The answer to all life's problems. They believe in Joe!
Oh, thank you! Thank you, AJ Francis. I believe in that. I believe in someone getting what's coming to them.
And Joe Hendry telling the official he can go. This match is underway, and Francis is all over Hendry.
And we want to talk about how inspirational Joe Hendry is. He just ridiculed a man for showing emotion and then goaded and manipulated a crowd into chanting that he sucks. This twisted Tony Robbins can bite me.
But it was funny, right?
No, it was not funny.
Come on, you don't think AJ Francis deserves this? We've been talking a lot about who's earned what, who deserves what. AJ Francis deserves this beating.
And you know what? Joe Hendry deserved that clock to the back of the head to start this whole thing.
Little column A, little column B. It's important that these two are fighting now.
And we're finally, at least, gonna get an answer.
Whoa,
in all of this. There you go.
Beautiful counter by AJ Francis, the 300-pounder, countering that suplex. Let's not forget who AJ Francis is. Yes, he is a mogul in some ways, is trying to put his music out there more and more. Look out. Boom, there's an E-strike, calls that Tennessee whiskey.
It's smooth, it's sweet, but it's got just a little bit of bite for you.
But let's not forget who AJ Francis is. Yes, once competed in WWE, has also played for 6 NFL franchises as a defensive lineman. When he gets nasty, he hurts people.
That's right. You know what? If there's one thing that Joe Hendry said, right, this man is a giant. He's a beast. When he gets moving, he is a freight train.
And now Francis, launching Joe Hendry. And listen, Joe Hendry, 252 pounds of pure motivation. He's getting thrown around right now by Francis.
You've drunk the Kool-Aid too, Tom. You're just part of the unwashed masses of Joe Hendry.
Oh, wait a minute, he's going for the choke slam. Hendry felt that, it hard to kill. And now Hendry trying to get Francis up.
Not able to quite do it though. Boom! But Francis drops Hendry.
Belly to back suplex. Here's the cover kick out by Hendry.
But how much more does the quote-unquote inspirational one have? The punishment absolutely being laid in here by Francis.
And Hendry trying to rally here, trying to get the fans behind him in Windsor. A little flurry there by Joe Hendry. Francis rushes at him in the corner. Joe Hendry. Oh, look at the strength. Oh, down goes Francis on top of Hendry. Cover. Oh, and a kick out.
Not quite. Joe Hendry, you just basically let AJ Francis do a move to you. You put him right up in the air to drop right down on top of you, son.
And Joe Hendry, though, can get stronger as the match goes on. I think that's what you saw there. Francis, oh, yes. Difficult to chop down, but Hendry up for the fight.
And how many is it gonna take? Look, AJ Francis still standing tall here.
Hendry off the ropes. Oh, and a shoulder tackle there by AJ Francis.
Let's do a little math here, Tom. How many of those big clotheslines did it take? About 6, 7? And then it was one tackle from AJ Francis. Wait!
Oh, and a big DDT by Hendry.
Right place, right time, and a little bit of luck gets Joe Hendry a huge opening here. But AJ Francis already stirring back to his feet here as Hendry now starts this flurry of offense.
Francis trying to keep him at bay. Hendry starting to pick up some momentum here. Look out. Whoa!
And still, the big men aren't going down. Wait! Look at this!
Power slam! Francis is down! Oh, and a kick out!
And it took all that time and all that strength, and still not enough to keep AJ Francis down. And now, once again, Hendry trying to rally the manipulated masses, if you will. And look out!
Francis threw the official towards him, and Hendry accidentally hit the official. Francis wipes out Hendry. The referee is down.
The wrong place, wrong time for the official. We always say it, it's not ballet. Things happen. You'd be a fool not to take advantage, though.
And AJ Francis with a steel chair. Whoa! Oh, and a drop kick by Hendry.
Able to disarm AJ Francis of that chair, at least for the moment. The official still down. Oh, wait.
Wait a minute. Oh, and there's Rich Swann diving into the ring as Hendry and Francis were going for the chair.
No, there's been a lot of tension between Francis and Swann in the last few weeks.
Oh!
What is this? Has Rich Swann seen the light?
Oh!
Let's go!
And now AJ Francis with a huge choke slam. Swann trying to wake the official.
He stirred him. He's up. Let's get this decision. And that is it.
Here's your winner, AJ Francis.
What a win for AJ Francis.
Rich Swann clearly has said some deep-seated resentment against the fans and against the rest of the TNA roster, it appears.
Look, you can say all you want about how you feel about whether it was the right thing to do or wrong thing to do, all about this. I'm an energy person, and I can feel the energy coming off Rich Swann. He hasn't looked like this, felt like this, moved like this with this kind of energy in months. He hasn't felt himself in months, and now with AJ Francis by his side, he feels himself again. That tells me all I need to know. Meanwhile, across the ring, ABC coming together for the first time in a little bit after a couple of singles outings that didn't quite go their way.
And Chris Bay and Ace Austin both had their shots at Frankie Kazarian. Chris Bay recently on Impact. Frankie Kazarian has been able to escape with wins on his way towards Rebellion and Full Metal Mayhem against Eric Young.
Ace Austin hasn't been too pleased, is worried that Chris Bay was trying to strike out a little bit too much on his own, first with the Rebellion referendum, and then again in that match with Kazarian. Maybe they're better as a team.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with individual pursuits. The Motor City Machine Guns did that last year. Shelley winning the TNA World title, Chris Sabin winning the X Division Championship, so it's not unprecedented, but I understand Austin and Bay, they have a good thing going. Two-time TNA World Tag Team Champions, but right now, AJ Francis is the one in control.
To that point, where is that gold? It has been a minute since they had it, courtesy of the system, of course.
Oh, look at the teamwork here between Francis and Swan.
You know, we've talked about it before with different teams, how quickly they can gel and build that chemistry. Swan and Francis coming out of the gates hot. I like it.
And Rich Swann looking very aggressive here early on against Ace Austin, talking some trash to Chris Bay, and a big right hand there to Ace Austin. Now Austin, off the ropes, takes out the footing, and a kick between the shoulder blades there, dives into the corner, and a tag made. In comes Chris Bay.
ABC cooking here. Working in tandem.
Double drop kick right to the face. Bay, cover, kick out by Swan.
You know, Francis and Swan, I mean, the way I took it, they approached Chris Bay and kind of seemed to maybe just a little bit extended a similar offer that AJ extended to Rich, and they extended that a little bit to Chris Bay, who rebuffed them, of course, but maybe Chris Bay should think about it too.
Come on, give me a break.
Look how it's working out for Rich Swan, like I said.
You're just telling me because Chris Bay and Ace Austin just lost the tag team titles to the system at Sacrifice that they should abandon ship after two TNA World Tag Team title reigns?
And those singles losses to
wait a minute. Francis,
look out.
Grabbing the dreadlocks there behind the referee's back. Austin goes after Francis. Francis still standing.
Whoa.
Oh, look out. Now the ABC. Whoa.
Tried to use Bay as a weapon there.
Got Francis in the jaw. Now Swan. Throw right into the top rope. Oh, now Bay trying to fend off Swan. Francis there attacking from behind. First Class has taken over against the ABC. This match continues picture in picture.
AJ Francis has been a difference maker in this match as Rich Swann unloading on Ace Austin in this tag team contest.
And what do you think of the early showing here from First Class?
I think you know my answer. I told you. Swan came into this one looking like more of himself, feeling like more of himself than I've seen him in months. And the chemistry between Francis and Swan has been there. It has been tops. I think they got something special here in First Class.
The official backing off AJ Francis. I think ultimately this is a lot of the poisoning of the mind of Rich Swann by AJ Francis.
You say that, the poisoning of the mind. All the guy did was hype up his man, hype up somebody he saw a lot of potential in. That's literally it.
I think
literally
ultimately AJ Francis is a leech and a vulture. He saw former TNA World Champion in Rich Swann, vulnerable, yes, losing matches on a losing streak. Some of those losses caused by AJ Francis, by the way.
What does AJ Francis get by hyping up Rich Swann and telling him, hey man, I think you could do better?
He has a chance to have more success in the ring thanks to Rich Swann. Nonetheless, Swann likes what Francis is selling. Swann makes the tag, he's legal against Austin.
Hey man, that's the argument you can make for virtually any tag. Once upon a time, Chris Bay, Ace Austin, two singles wrestlers who didn't have a lot of team experience with each other. They saw the mutually beneficial relationship of teaming up, and it led to success.
Yeah, but it wasn't a manipulative start to that relationship, was it?
Oh, you're right, that's right.
You should really talk to a therapist.
Chris Bay didn't hype up Ace Austin as well as AJ Francis does to Rich Swann.
Man, you use hype up versus manipulation so easily in your lexicon.
Your mental gymnastics, Tom. You must be flexible.
Into the ring comes AJ Francis after going nether regions first into the middle rope there moments ago.
Nether regions of steel. Never forget it.
Oh, now Francis, listen to that. I understand what AJ Francis is like as a person, as an athlete inside the ring. This is a 300-pounder, played defensive line in the National Football League for quite some time. He can really inflict a lot of damage. Look at this, low center of gravity there, using that defensive line background, driving his shoulder right into the midsection.
Uses all that and more.
Oh.
Makes mogul moves, too.
Off the rope, Swan.
Oh,
right for the splash, got him in the hip. Cover and a kick out by Ace Austin.
And so far in this matchup, this new team of Swan and Francis has taken charge of this matchup in a big, big way.
And now AJ Francis stomping Ace Austin in this tag team matchup here on Impact. Cover and a kick out. It's the team of first class, AJ Francis and Rich Swann up against the ABC, Ace Austin and Chris Bay.
And Francis and Swan have been doing a first-class job of putting the hurt on Ace Austin. And if I'm the ABC, I'm a little bit worried. I feel like they need this win.
I feel like first class need this win in their first match as a team.
For sure. But we talked about it before the break. Austin and Bay have not been on the winningest of streaks, whether it's individually or as a team.
Reaching out, was trying to make a tag. Austin got a piece of Swan there in the corner, trying to prevent a tag between Francis and Swan, and a bulldog out of the corner. That's why the ABC are two-time TNA World Tag Team Champions.
Ace Austin able to fell the redwood. That is AJ Francis. Is it enough to get the tag here, though?
Into the corner, tag made. Now it's Chris Bay to meet Rich Swann.
Lighting him up in the center of the ring is Chris Bay.
Two of the best and brightest TNA has to offer.
Chris Bay looking like a house of fire across the ring.
From the second rope, want to take down Rich Swann. Spine buster by Bay. Is it enough? Hook to the leg here. Oh, and it's broken up with authority by Francis.
Francis got a couple choice words for Bay as well. In comes Austin back into the fray.
Trying to chop down the larger man. Up on the shoulder. Look how easy Francis made that look.
The power.
A rock there by Bay. Hold on a second.
Look at this.
AJ Francis has a hold of both Austin and Bay. It's the world's strongest wasteland.
A 2-for-1 special, courtesy of the big man of first class.
And a tag made. Francis is now officially legal.
And now, we're gonna make a statement on Chris. We're gonna make a statement against Chris Bay. Lining him up here.
There's the knee strike he calls Tennessee whiskey.
Who holler? It's my show.
Smooth and sweet. But it'll knock you out. Look out.
Out of the corner. Was thinking about the 450. Swan wanted to end this thing. Hold on, sunset flip, looking for a cover. Bay into the corner, tag made. Austin and Bay tee off on Swan.
There's a collision, and now the double team is in. Look out!
The kick and the neck breaker. Austin is legal. Francis trying to run interference.
Francis making the save for Rich Swann here. And now looking for another double duty suplex here.
Look at the power. Down goes Bay. Austin able to escape.
Austin midair there, able to turn things around. Bay tried his best, back to their feet at least.
The ABC, both of them connect with Francis.
Whoa.
The ABC. Tapping TNA Francis.
With their power combined, ABC gets it done.
And now Bay over the top. Down goes Francis.
And now it's down to Ace Austin and Rich Swann in the ring.
Back inside the ring, Austin's called for Bay. They want the 1-2 sweet on Swan.
Looking for the setup here. Looking for the one. No!
Oh, he wanted the art of finesse. Hit with a neck breaker by Swan. Francis slows up Austin.
Look out, look out.
A handful of tights. First class beats the ABC.
Wanted.
So it's all about gold tonight for AJ Francis. We've seen how he and Rich Swann were eyeing the Champions Challenge recently, and even before that, eyeing specifically the TNA Digital Media Championship. Francis and Swann have wanted championship gold in this company for a while. Meanwhile, Laredo Kid carrying on the relatively new tradition of the TNA Digital Media Championship, which the former champion Crazy Steve attempted to put into play, defending the championship every single time the champion is in action.
It is a bold move. It is a hell of a pace to keep it. Ooh, if there's anybody who can keep pace, it's Laredo Kid.
Despite the distraction there by Swann off the bat, Kid able to take Francis off his feet, but only for a moment.
And here's where the dynamic of this matchup starts to come into play. Size versus speed. Strength versus agility.
And now Laredo Kid went for the moonsault out of the corner. And AJ Francis saying, "Are you nuts?" Oh!
Laredo Kid up top looking to fly. Try to take the big man off his feet.
Missile drop kick, and AJ Francis still standing, but sent to the outside of the ring.
The Laredo Kid looking like he wants to take flight.
Oh, caught. Caught by Francis. Oh, jumping Laredo Kid, spine first onto the apron.
And that's been the story this whole opening couple of minutes here in this matchup, is Laredo Kid trying to fly, trying to get to that agility, use that to his advantage, and AJ Francis stopping him everywhere he can, trying to avoid all that.
On the official backing off Francis. And take another look at this and listen to this impact on the outside of the ring. Oh my God, Francis is taking over in a big way here against the Digital Media Champion.
And Laredo Kid here, this is something that's been a little bit of the Achilles heel of Laredo Kid. Playing against his emotion, he can get a little hot-headed if pressed. And AJ Francis took advantage of that to get this title match. And quite frankly, fair play to him. It worked. We are here. Title is on the line.
Oh. And AJ Francis really playing with Laredo Kid. Let's not forget, AJ Francis played 5 years in the National Football League. The Dolphins, Patriots, Seahawks, Buccaneers, Commanders, and Giants. A little Tennessee whiskey there.
Smooth as silk.
It's all about that money, money, money.
And that is BDE at ringside. It's over 1 million subscribers on YouTube and is a huge pro wrestling fan. And Raywald, as we've seen for quite a while now, AJ Francis has friends in high places, and he's not afraid to show that off.
All kind of things wrestling. He's all over the internet. Check him out. AJ Francis got friends everywhere.
Hold on. Now Francis, appropriately, trying to capture the TNA Digital Media Championship. Laredo Kid not going to let that happen so easily, however. Laredo Kid from the middle rope, and Francis is staggered but still standing in the corner. Oh, forearm shiver by the champion. Laredo Kid, who nearly died in 2022 after a match in Mexico, returned to this company in 2023. Winning the championship has meant everything to him, his friends and his family, and his fans. A DDT there against Francis. Now Swan up on the apron.
A hell of a smack right upside the face of Swan. Laredo Kid mounting a hell of a comeback here.
Kick right to the face. Laredo Kid. This is how much he cares about being a champion. Neck breaker off the ropes.
And now, scaling the top rope here. But wait, what the hell?
Laredo Kid wipes out Swan. We saw multiple interferences by Rich Swann, Laredo Kid being proactive here, trying to take out Swann.
I get the motivation, but you saw the fall, the impact that Laredo Kid felt. Was that a wise move on his part?
Very quickly, back up to the top turnbuckle. Oh, caught. Francis had time to recover.
Oh, not today, says AJ Francis.
Wait a minute.
Look at
Francis! He calls that the down payment, the choke slam. AJ Francis is champion.
Here is your winner and new TNA Digital Media Champion, AJ Francis.
How apropos that the man who's all over the media, left, right, and center, every form of social media you've ever heard of, friends in high places, front of the plane, is the man repping the DMC, AJ Francis, coming out on top.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is AJ Francis. And this right here is my rich homie Swann. And together we make up First Class. And I am the greatest TNA Digital Media Champion of all time. And I am the longest reigning international heavyweight wrestling champion of the modern era.
Oh, give me a break.
Facts.
Yes. And luckily for you, I'm a benevolent champion. I'm a fighting champion. And I'm gonna give you a shot at my championships, Rhino. And at the end of that match, just like all the other white rhinos in the world, you're gonna be extinct. Almost as extinct as the chance that the Phillies actually win the World Series.
Oh, thank you, Rhino. Rhino going after Francis. There's the bell. This TNA Digital Media title match is underway. That was gracious of Francis to try and put the International Heavyweight Wrestling title on the line. However, he bought that title. He's not actually the champion.
Come on.
He just bought the belt.
We are in South Philly town. You know legalese things here. Possession is 8/10 of the law.
8/10.
9/10, 8/10, it's a lot of the tenths. Wait, no, it can't, there's no way. There's no way it can end this early.
Oh, wait a minute. Now Rich Swann into the fray. Oh, and Rich Swann attacking Rhino. That's going to draw disqualification. Easy decision for Daniel Spencer.
There you go. It ain't pretty, but this business is done.
Now First Class is
go.
attacking Rhino. Oh.
The longest reign of the International Heavyweight Champion in the modern era
Good Lord.
continues, Tom, as well as the Digital Media Champion for the ages in AJ Francis.
AJ Francis' first defense of the TNA Digital Media Championship, and he needed Rich Swann to end it for him via disqualification. Oh, wait a minute. First Class was targeting Rhino, and here comes our Director of Authority, Santino Marella.
I do not think so. Are you two son of my guns forgetting where you are? This is effing Philadelphia! You know, the home of hardcore, the home of extreme. That's why you guys are not son of my guns. You guys are son of my bitches! This match is going to continue right now, but let me tell you this, it's going to be a Philadelphia street fight!
I love it.
Oh, you give the gremlins what they want.
There's the bell. This is a Philadelphia street fight. No countouts, no disqualifications. First man to get pinfall or submission in the ring is your winner. Good luck, AJ.
This is absolutely egregious.
Oh. I remember if somehow Francis is able to get out of Philly with his TNA Digital Media title, then he's going to have to defend that championship and the International Heavyweight Wrestling title against PCO at Slammiversary. Uh-oh.
Watch out, watch out.
Oh, one way or another, AJ Francis is going to catch a beating from Rhino and PCO.
Look, PCO in here, we ain't worried about that. What we're worried about is there was a digital media title match. It happened. A decision happened. This should be done. We should be out of here.
Now Swan got the disqualification. Santino Marella did the right thing. Got this back going. Uh-oh. Oh! Steel chair right to the face. And again, after everything First Class has done to PCO and Steph DeLander, we saw last week PCO had to revive Steph DeLander. Let's say he's earned all this.
That has nothing to do with this. Leave that business where it is. That's going to get handled at Slammiversary one way or the other.
That's what Francis gets for disrespecting. Oh! A low blow.
And that's a Rhino gets.
Cover! And Francis wins the Philadelphia Street Fight.
Here is your winner, and still TNA Digital Media Champion, AJ Francis.
It's all legal. It's all legal, Tom. That's what you get in your precious Philly street. The canvas getting littered with steel chairs. Look at this.
Dumping PCO in that trash can.
The audio reverberation alone can pop an eardrum, let alone this! The skull. Oh, PCO being caved in now!
Oh my God!
How is PCO still moving?
He was literally reanimated before this match began.
Fair, I guess, stupid question to ask in this matchup.
It doesn't change the fact that it continues to astonish us what the French-Canadian Frankenstein is capable of. Very few have ever been able to keep him down.
Somewhere a masked man in an orphanage is smiling very brightly, but it's not going to help PCO here tonight.
The leg drop to retain both titles. PCO is still in it.
Oh, look at the strength now of AJ Francis.
Oh my God. He's trying to launch PCO into those tables at ringside.
PCO managed again to fight off here.
Out of the corner and PCO to meet Francis. Francis went for the big close on it. AJ Francis taken off his feet by PCO.
Oh, you see PCO pointing to the sky. We've already seen one tonight.
Oh, now Francis has got PCO up, ironically, in the electric chair. Drama into the steel chairs. My God. PCO kicked out.
You gotta take another look. Look back at from one chair to another, the electric chair to the pile of steel. But somehow, the French-Canadian Frankenstein stays in the matchup.
Now it's AJ Francis headed to the high rent district, or is he?
Shot right to the throat there. Oh my God.
Wait.
Oh my